Hey Saggy, what's up? Welcome to your January reading. Happy New Year. I hope that you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And if this reading is helpful or insightful or that you enjoy, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. And yeah, Sag, with that being said, we're going to get right into a reading. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for January 2023. What's going on for Saggy? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Sagittarius for January 2023? Okay, we got the Cobra. We also have the Starfish falling out. We have the Crow at the bottom of the deck. So this month for you, Sag, definitely working through some growing pains, especially this is like self-growth, development, spiritual evolution taking place within you, Sag. You're going through an opening, you're cracking open, okay? Ooh, this is interesting. Oyster to the Crow at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely you opening your awareness or opening your mind or really becoming more tapped in. So you're learning, there's a lot that you're learning. You might be like a newbie at something, or you're starting something new, or like you could be in the early stages, and so you kind of may be feeling a little, there's some doubts here. There might be a little bit of like insecurities that come up, and you're worried how you're being perceived by others. Like there is a concern here about how others are viewing you. That needs, you gotta push through that. You got to push through that. But it is coming up here, of how you just want to feel like you belong. You just want to feel like you fit in. You just want to feel accepted. And like there's the energy of feeling like, you know, other people are more experienced or have more knowledge than you. And you're like, you kind of feel like, you know, you're starting something new. There's something new that you're starting in January. There's something that you're branching off into, or like you're expanding on, or you're building on. It's new for you, or there's just learning curves, growing pains. The Cobra is all about just growth and growth through relationships too. There might be a teacher that's coming into your life. You could be teaching somebody. It might just be like, you know, like a connection in your life already that's like helping you grow or helping you learn, or it's teaching you a lot more about yourself, or it's helping you become more like aware, more open-minded, or more even like spiritually tuned in. So you're just going through some growing pains in January, okay? That's the vibe so far. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna dig in, and we're gonna see what really is taking place, because I'm not picking up on anything else really. You're sharpening your skills. You're becoming you're mastering your craft here, and you're just gonna get better with time and consistency and patience, and just to not be hard on yourself and be patient with yourself. I think I said that right. Anyways, what's going on for Saggy in January 2023. Show me clearly what's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in January 2023. Two of Swords coming out. What's going on for Saggy in January? We also have Emperor reversed, Aries energy, with the Three of Cups. What's going on for Saggy? Show me clearly for the month of January 2023. This is specific, y'all. What's going on for Saggy in January 2023? There we go. Five of Cups. Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups at the bottom. There's something that you're reflecting on, something you left behind or walked away from, or just like there was some sort of ending that you could be reflecting on or looking back at. You've really just had to surrender and just kind of like not grip on so tightly. So that's been a learning curve for you. That's been something that you've been trying to get better at doing. Yeah, you got Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. So you have some choices coming up. We'll clarify. We'll get more detail exactly what these choices might be about. Could be about a relationship, could also be about your work, maybe a bit of both. We do have heavy water energy showing up in this reading, so this choice might be in regards to like a relationship. Like for some, 8 of Cups, you may have a choice about leaving behind a relationship. Some of you have a choice about entering a relationship. So we're gonna have to clarify, get more specific here. But so with the 2 of Swords here coming out, whatever this decision is, you will be needing to make more of like a head over heart decision, okay? We do have a lot of like emotion influence in this reading. So I would say your emotions are running high, right? Maybe that's why you're feeling a bit, maybe a little bit insecure, a little bit more triggered, a little bit more doubtful, like because you're thinking with your feelings in January, and you're kind of feeling like you don't have much control over these emotions that are coming up. You have like, oh yeah, this is 2 of Pentacles, right? You see how they're juggling. It's like we go highs, we go low, the cycle of life. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. What goes up must come down, what goes down must come up, right? Well, that's interesting because we have the 3 of Cups, and 3 of Cups is like celebration and fun, happy, happy, joy, joy, good times, good memories, awesome, right? Being with your loved ones, all that, right? Celebration. And then we have such high energy. Woo, this is amazing. To then it crashes and I feel like shit and I want to cry and roll up in a little ball and die. Like, mood swings, right? Going through the motion, highs and lows. And it's a lot. And you're trying to work through it and you're trying to control your emotions, but it seems like your emotions are controlling you or getting the best of you. All right? So it has you just feeling all these types of ways, and it has you kind of like feeling insecure and be like, why am I feeling this way? Or why, like you can't really seem to pinpoint it, or there's just discomfort and you're feeling exposed and you're just feeling like raw and awkward. And there's a lot of like awkwardness here. You need to embrace it. You need to embrace the little awkward little hiccups, okay? They're just little hiccups. Yeah, there's just ups and downs with your emotions. Ace of Cups representing your emotions. It can also talk about connections and relationships. And maybe you're experiencing highs and lows in some of your relationships, right? Or a connection. There might be some highs, some lows, and it's just like, oh my God, can we just kind of get neutral or consistent here? One day it's amazing. Next day it's terrible. One day we're lovers. Next days we're enemies. It's like, not super stable. So you're needing to bring in some stability here. This Emperor reverse is like there's lack of stability. Okay, so again, just some growing pains. You're gonna get stable. King of Pentacles. You'll get back on your feet. You're gonna get anchored, but it's gonna take some time, and there's some things you gotta walk away from, and there's some things that you're needing to remove or change. Let me look more at the bottom. So we had the Hangman. So it's like you need to take some time out to reflect on what you need to let go of or what you need to walk away from. Some of you it's like overindulgence, over drinking, overeating, or just like, oh yeah. Underneath the Hangman, we have Temperance reverse. So there's been some sort of imbalance. Overdoing something, overworking, overextending yourself, overgiving. Some of you, it's like you need to stop giving so much. 4 of Pentacles, you need to hold back and stop spreading so much of your love or your money or your wealth. Keep it for yourself. 7 of Cups underneath that, 7 of Cups reverse. So that's for some of you. Like there's some sort of imbalance here, and it's very obvious. And we got to get you back into balance, back into mojo, back in the swing. Right now, it's not feeling too hot. That's okay. Just go with it, roll with it. You're just going through, you're being cracked open. Something big is also coming your way. Your intuition's probably picking up on it. You kind of have this, you're like anticipating something, but you don't know exactly what it could be. But with the Crow, it's like you need to pay attention to like your dreams and feelings and images or thoughts that come up throughout the day. Okay, Zebra underneath that. So it's like this is going to be, January is like a time where you should really go expand, explore. Time to go expand, Sag. Go, go travel, go meet some new people. Literally the snake underneath that, oh my God, I'm getting tongue-tied. The snake underneath that, which is all about expansion and learning and growing. So notice the theme here. Notice the pattern here. let me clarify. I'm just trying to feel out what deck I should use for this. I'm kind of just feeling my classic Illuminati. All right. Let's look into this Emperor reverse. Emperor reverse for Sagittarius in January. I was about to say December. So this may have already been kind of occurring in December. December, as I'm doing this reading, it's not over yet. But this is your January reading. But this may resonate, right? Whenever. Tell me about the Emperor reverse for Saggy. Okay. Is this upside down? Nope. Okay. Emperor reverse for Saggy, please. Queen of Swords. Emperor reversed. The Sun. Queen of Wands. A lot of Queen energy, feminine vibes. 10 of Wands reverse. And the Hangman. Devil at the bottom. Interesting. Capricorn energy. We also have Pisces and Leo. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Oh, and the Lovers. So, look at this. There is a relationship, partnership, friendship, connection between you, another person, or multiple people. This might be in the home, the family, okay? So this is bringing up connections to other people. Maybe just be one specific connection, could be a handful. But something about these connections, there's some sort of devil-like energy here. So there's some sort of toxicity, there's some sort of negative influence revolving around some sort of relationship or connections, okay? So there's some sort of toxicity, and you know and you recognize something about that, it needs to change, right? Because you are reflecting, right? You're like, what do I need to leave behind? What is it that I'm like needing to let go of? Why am I experiencing these highs and lows? You're like, let me take a look at the people I surround myself with. Who do I surround myself with? Because really, the people you surround yourself with are an extension of yourself. And the people you surround yourself with have a huge influence on how you feel. So if you're surrounding yourself with miserable people, misery loves company, right? If you're around miserable people, you're probably miserable too. If you're around happy people, you're probably pretty happy too, right? Obviously, we have highs and lows, but like in general, if you're around someone who just complains all the freaking time and has nothing positive to say, their energy is really draining, and you're probably gonna feel like shit too, right? When you're around someone who's very positive and has a lot of great things to share and just like super inspiring, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I feel renewed, I feel inspired to like take on life and like do things and excited, right, to live. Completely different energy. So you're wondering, why am I experiencing these high highs and then these low lows? Like there's some sort of imbalance. Maybe it's just some shit to do with myself, maybe it's some shit to do with these relationships, but you gotta go inwards. You're like, I need to take some time out and like reflect. I need some space, I need some room, I need to disconnect, I need to remove myself. So you need to do that in January. Cut off all communication, put your phone on do not disturb, lock yourself in your room, disconnect, and just, first of all, just kind of start asking yourself, are you happy with yourself, where you're at mentally, emotionally? Where are you? You know, disconnect from everything else around you, outside of you, relationships, work, career, job, or whatever, right? Disconnect. Where are you at? Check in with yourself. If you're good, then start looking at, okay, what areas in my life are making me feel like this, or like, you know, you guys, you already know how to do this, just do it, right? Because there's some things you need to work through releasing. 10 of Wands reversed, okay? This is talking about that 8 of Cups, like, what do you gotta walk away from? What is it that you need to leave behind? So, here's the thing. Emperor reverse representing things that are happening outside of your control. So you might be feeling a little bit tied or feeling a little bit stuck, right? With this Hangman, you're kind of feeling stuck. Well, it's like, well, how do I let this person go? I live with them. They're my roommate. I'm married to them. I work with them. They're my cousin. No, not cousin. You maybe don't see your cousin all the time. I don't know. They're my brother, or like whatever, right? So there might be some more challenging dynamics that make it more difficult for you to just like cut tie or go your separate way, or, you know, So there are, the Emperor reverse is indicating there are some things that are outside of your control, but that doesn't mean that you can't still change the situation or not give your power away. Something like that, right? And I don't even mean that in like a question. I was like, power away, question mark, but it's like, no, I take that back. Like, that was literally the starfish energy of like doubt, like, Sag, I'm picking up on your energy. Get out. Get out of here, right? Because you need to be certain. You need to put your foot down, dude. Queen of Swords mode. You don't need to be like so soft and like, I mean, okay. Here's the thing. You need to find the balance, right? Because we have the Queen of Wands and she's super loving. She's super caring, compassionate, and giving. And, you know, everybody loves her. Queen of Swords, oh, she is just uptight. Oh my god, Queen of Swords, you're so serious. Have a drink. Loosen up a little bit. So it's like you need to find the balance between being super serious or being super soft. Super harsh, super stern versus super fun and silly and never serious. See the differences, the contrast between highs and lows, ups and downs, serious to silly. Like, what the fuck, Sag? Like, me doing this reading, I'm just like, oh my god, like... Seriously. Alright. Going through some motion. Going through some mood swings. It's okay. It's alright. But something needs to change. Otherwise, it's not okay. If you stay in this energy and you don't make any changes, it's not okay. If you're just going through the motion, it will pass. Okay, that's alright. You'll get through it. Right? Like... Okay. So, what the hell? Let's look at this Two of Swords. Okay, so choice. Choices must be made. What should Sag do about this? And wait, that was clarifying the Emperor. So I'm gonna move this Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords together. We're gonna clarify these twos, okay? Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. So what is this choice? What is this big old grand choice that Sag has to make in January? Something that you could be going back and forth about. Maybe that's, again, the starfish. You're having some doubts. Or you're second guessing, like, oh, I should go this path. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't do that. What if that's a mistake? What if I regret it? What if, you know, not fully trusting yourself. So don't make any decisions until you're certain. Take some time out to reflect. So the fact that the Hangman showed up twice here, this is a good time to reevaluate. You need to just reevaluate, especially we're in Mercury retrograde. Mars goes direct on the 12th, so that'll be good. That'll be positive, especially for Saggy placements. You guys will be feeling a major breath of fresh air. So I kind of am feeling towards like middle of the month, end of the month, you're going to feel a lot better. Kind of depends on where you're at in the timelines already, of course, and how you handle the vibes, but definitely by the middle of the month, end of January, you should be feeling so much better, if not sooner, of course. But yeah, anyways, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles for Saggy. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. What's this choice? Show me clearly. Oh, I feel like I'm like moving my eyebrows so much, my forehead hurts like this. We have the Five of Cups coming out. I've been raising my eyebrows, my forehead. Like, I need to stop doing that. Three of Wands. Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords. Nine of Swords with the King of Cups. What's going on with my pendant? Anything else? Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Eight of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, A, Six of Pentacles, getting back into balance. I like that. So, Sag, this is when you're experiencing another low and you're like, oh my god, here we go again. Why am I in this situation? Why do I keep ending up here again? So there's a pattern. Obviously, there's a pattern going on. So, Three of Wands, you're thinking about your future. You're making some baby steps. This is about you really needing to be honest. And the thing is like with this choice, remember what I was saying? I was like, you're kind of doubtful about, okay, well, if I go down this path, this, and that. If I choose that path, well, then this could happen. Or I might regret this. Or, you know, so there's like a lot of doubt here. And you're getting hung up. You're getting really hung up on like the hows or the ifs and the buts. But it's like you need to just get more clear of like what it is that you want. What's the end goal here? And then work backwards. So stop worrying about how is that going to happen? Or how am I going to get there? When? but what if this? Just, you gotta get out of your head and just get clear with, okay, what is my end goal here? How do I want to be? What? And then work backwards, okay? And 8 of Wands, the King of Cups, you need to just listen to your intuition. Seriously. When your mind is racing, you can't tap in. You're unable to hear what your actual intuition is trying to say or tell you. So you're needing to quiet the mind. That's why you need to go in hangman mode. Hangman until you're certain, until you are ready, until you've gotten the clarity, the insight that you need. You're going to be receiving a lot of intuitive knowledge. That's where the crow and the oyster comes in. Okay? So kind of like you need to go 4 swords mode, hermit mode, lock yourself away in your little shell. Maybe you're a Cancer. Maybe you got Cancerian placements. Shout out. I know there's a few of you out there. I'm aware. I see your comments in the past. We also have the crow. So this is like hella intuitive and spiritual knowledge and information that's trying to come in. And I feel like that's where you're going to figure out what road or what direction to go down. And when you're ready, boom, go for it. Shoot your shot. Make the move. Make the choice. Okay. But yeah. Oh my goodness, Sag. Alright. I'm just like, what do we look into? Like, how do we wrap this up? So you take time out, reflect, you figure out what the path is for you. I think then we'll just like, let's wrap this up by looking into this King of Pentacles. That's where you get more grounded, more stable, more balanced. Okay. Oh, what was at the bottom, right? 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords, Emperor. So you're just kind of getting back your control after imbalance. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, same stuff I've been saying. Let me just clarify this King of Pentacles, and then we'll wrap this up for you, Sag. All right, King of Pentacles for Sagittarius. This is kind of where you get a hold of yourself. You're like, oh, little reality check. Yeah. All right, King of Pentacles. You're needing to up the self-care, the self-love for sure. Nurture yourself. Take good care of yourself. Probably focus more on your money, your finances. 6 of Swords. Love that. So moving away from the chaos. Moving away from the stress. Moving away from all of that we were just talking about. The highs and the lows. You're moving away from that. So that's great. Talk about this King of Pentacles for Saggy for January 2023. Hierophant. Higher knowledge, higher wisdom, higher levels of commitment. We also have the Empress. Okay. And the Prince of Swords. Look at that switch up of the energy. Wait. Tower at the bottom. Okay. Kind of want to take a peek. Page of Swords, the Devil, and the 2 of Swords reversed. So this is you make up your mind. You kind of figure out, okay, I got to go down this path, or this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to get there. All right. Because again, there's that Devil. Got to clear the devil out. You're getting clarity, Page of Swords, of how to deal with this devil-like energy. And so you got to pull the plug, or you got to make some sort of change or some sort of adjustment that might bring a little discomfort. Again, growing pains that you're going to have to surrender to and embrace and enjoy the ride. But this tower that you may be experiencing, maybe you might have multiple little tower moments or realizations or waves of emotion that just hit and you were like, oh, epiphany, realization. Doesn't have to be all crazy or chaotic, right? But then that allows you here, Prince of Swords, 6 of Swords, allows you to move away from what wasn't working, from the highs and the lows and the instability and just like all that crap that we've just talked about. And so we're clarifying the King of Pentacles of like you getting to a stable place, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, all the above. We have the Emperor, the Hierophant, kind of Emperor vibes, Hierophant and the Empress. So this is really bringing in your masculine and feminine energies into balance, which is great. So let's break this down. The Hierophant is all about that higher level of learning. This is also something about you, like returning to you're needing to just put more structure into your life. You're needing more structure. You're needing to just get into some sort of routine. get into some sort of like ritual. I can't remember what I was gonna say about. I had something else. It's gone. That's just all right. It's gone. That's it. That's Spirit says move on. All right, and then the Empress, which finally, kind of feeling you were feeling blocked, right? You're feeling blocked. You're getting out of this stagnant energy. Now you're starting to see growth. Now you're starting to see some movement. Now you're starting to be like, okay, this is nice. I'm satisfied. This is you really just getting more in tune with your emotions as well as expressing them. But there's growth here and you're acknowledging your growth. And maybe there's others around you who are acknowledging your growth, but again, like, you don't need the validation from everyone, like, as long as you got that self-validation, but, you know. But yeah, the Empress out here is showing that there's lots of growth and there's room for expansion and learning, and that's basically what's happening here. You're learning, you're growing, you're loving more, you're learning to love yourself more and others around you. There's more patience that's been grown here. This is just like, it's good. So it's like your energy kind of switches up very quickly, going from these unstable highs and lows to, okay, you know what, we're kind of neutral, we're kind of grounded, we're back in tune, we're in sync, we're on the same page, everything is all right. Like, it was a little chaotic, it was a little, maybe not little, maybe a lot, right? Thanks to this devil, but you're dealing with it. All right, so that's kind of the vibe in January. It's just like kind of learning curves, aches and pains, a little annoying, a little frustrating, highs and lows, Sag, but it's okay. Be patient with yourself. You're not going crazy. You're not losing your mind. There's just, you got to make some adjustments and there's some choices you got to make, but don't rush into any choices. Take your time to reflect. You need some space. You need to decompress. You need to tap into your intuition and meditate more. That'll help give you a lot of clarity and that'll help you connect with your intuition. That will help you make these choices and adjustments, okay? And figure out how to handle what you're dealing with. So you're needing to really rest your mind and be kind to yourself and gentle to yourself. And yeah, Capricorn season seems to be hitting a little bit, but it's all right. Like I said, I feel like middle of January towards like mid-January, second half of January, you're gonna feel big improvement. So if you're already in this energy now, you'll probably feel improvement even in the next week or so. If you're not in this energy yet, maybe this is just kind of like a little pre-warning. You'll get through this, and again, like, it feels like it's short-lived. It's not gonna last for very long. It feels like kind of like here and there or come and go. Again, like the highs and the lows. You're gonna have really positive days, and there's gonna be days where you feel like crap. And you're just going to have to ride out the waves, because that's life. And you're needing to get just more grounded and more balanced. Okay, Sag. So, that was your reading. I hope that this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. And yeah, Sag, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!